Good morning. Welcome to Faith in the Morning. Something good is going to happen to you today, so expect miracles. Thank you for starting your day with me. Faith in the Morning exists to help you start your day with faith and encouragement. Happy Labor Day. Hopefully you're having a great day so far. You know, this week we're shifting back to learn how to hustle like Jesus. What a great message for Labor Day and for this week. Because if you're going to hustle like Jesus, if you're going to work hard and have work-life balance and have great mental health, you're going to have to learn how to hustle like Jesus. So today I'm sharing a clip from a series I taught a couple years ago called Beach Life, Life on Vacation. So enjoy the clip and I'll see you afterwards.
So Mark chapter 6, verse 30. And the apostles gathered themselves together unto Jesus and told him all the things both they had done and what they had taught. And he said unto them, Come ye yourselves apart into a desert place and rest a while. For there were many coming and going, and they had no leisure so much as to eat. And they departed into a desert place by ship privately. As we shared last week, that Jesus was going around teaching and preaching. He got to the city where he was from, and he could not do many miracles or mighty works, it says in King James, because of the unbelief in the area. So Jesus, the Son of God, couldn't do great miracles in a certain area. It didn't say he would not, it says he could not, and the reason was the unbelief of the people. So Jesus kept on teaching. Why? Faith comes by hearing, hearing by the word of God. So he's combating the unbelief through teaching, but he also takes these 12 apostles and sends them out to preach and to teach. He's combating the unbelief. So these 12 apostles come back and say, hey, it was great. Here's what we preached. Here's what we taught. These people got healed. These people got set free. Demons left people. So they're giving him their status update. And as they're doing that, because people are always coming to see Jesus, but now that these 12 have gone out to preach, people are coming to see the 12 now too. So these are 13 people who are highly sought after, and they're trying to tell Jesus everything that happened, but people keep coming in. They're trying to have a meal together, but they can't even get through the meal because people keep interrupting, and they need one of them or all 13 of them. So Jesus says, hey, come with me and take a break. So Jesus took these guys on a mini beach vacation. He says, you guys are tired, you need a break. But notice one of the things he said, he didn't just say, go on vacation, I'll see you in a little bit. He says, come with me on vacation. And he said, why is that important? Mark 3:13-15 tells us when Jesus called these individuals and picked them. It says, Jesus went up to the mountain, and he called unto them whom he would, and they came unto him, and he ordained 12, that they should be with him, that he might send them forth to preach, and to have power to heal sicknesses and cast out devils. So yes, they were called to preach. They're called to heal the sick. They're called to cast out devils, but their primary call was to be with Jesus. Right? So that's why come with me and take a break is important. He doesn't just go take a break with me. Their first and highest calling was their relationship with Jesus. Some translations point out that Jesus picked them to be with them as his friends. See, Jesus lived life in a community of friends. If anybody had a right to be a loner, it's the Son of God. He made everything. He has a right, just like, you people are trifling. You are fickle. You are sometimey. Why do I want to be around you today? But if Jesus, Son of God, who was perfect, did life in community, what's our excuse? Well, there's fake people out there. Well, yeah, you can be one too. See, Jesus set the example of how we lived our life. He did it in community. He didn't do it by himself. He did it in community. Even when ascending into heaven, he handed the leadership of the church to a group. We're not supposed to do things as individuals. We're supposed to do things together. We are better together. And so he said, come with me and take a break, which reminds me of Matthew chapter 11. So let's go there and finish our review. Matthew chapter 11, verse 28. Matthew 11, verse 28. Come unto me. Notice, not just follow me, but come to me. All ye that labor, and that word means to grow weary, tired, exhausted with toils and burdens and griefs, and are heavy laden or overburdened. And notice what Jesus promises, and I will give you rest. Rest flows from Jesus. This is the same rest that he told the apostles of in Mark chapter 6. Jesus saying, come to me, I'll help you recover your strength. I'll cause you to rest from being overburdened and exhausted. Come to me, and I'll cause you to be refreshed. The Passion Translation says it this way, are you weary carrying a heavy burden? Then come to me, I will refresh your life, for I am your oasis. An oasis is a fertile spot in a desert where water is found. It is a pleasant or peaceful area or period in the midst of a difficult, trouble, or hectic place or situation, which lets me know that you can have a hectic season in your life, you can have a rough season in your life, but you can still be at peace because Jesus is your oasis. That lets me know that what goes around you does not have to dictate what goes in you. That if you come unto Jesus, you can be at peace and be refreshed, even though everything else is trying you. See, there are many times when we need to take physical vacations and departures from the normal routine. There's good. Jesus did that. He even took his ministry team on a vacation. We see that Jesus literally did that with his team of friends, but we can't live on vacation, or can we? Because it's great to go to your favorite vacation spot. It's great to go to the beach. It's great to go to your favorite resort, but, one day you have to check out of that resort. You have to check out of that hotel. You have to come home. And some people on the last few days of vacation, they begin to dread the normal routine. Oh, I have to go back home. Summer is still here. The kids aren't back in school yet. What am I going to do with these blessings from God? Oh, no, I have to go back and work on Monday morning. My boss could be crazy. He's got issues. And you begin to dread things, and now your last few days of vacation are ruined because of your expectation of what's going to be when you get back to normal life or real life. But if Jesus is your oasis, and if rest flows from Jesus, it doesn't matter if you're physically on vacation or not, you can still receive the benefits of vacation when you walk with Jesus. See, we go on vacations to rest, to be refreshed, for relaxation and recreation, and we should go on vacation from time to time. You may say, well, I'm not interested in going on vacations, but your family may need one. Not saying they need one from you, but they do need vacations. Because one of the things, especially if you take vacations with just your kids, and your kids are there with you, you can see them uninterrupted by the school day, uninterrupted by your work life, and you can focus everything on them, and you may notice some things going on in their life you didn't notice before. Things you can speak life to, things that you can encourage, things that you can correct, because you didn't have that uninterrupted time with them before. So vacations are necessary for families with kids, and then necessary for married couples. Married couples, you should take vacation with just you. You should have vacations. Well, Pastor, what do you do on a vacation? You can fill in the rest. Another message. Family series coming up this fall. So we talked last week about resting. And so we said the acronym we used for rest was, 1, recognize Jesus. Recognize who he is to you. Recognize that he's with you, that he'll never leave you nor forsake you. Number 2, expect Jesus. The Bible tells us to wait on him or expect on him. So in our time of prayer, we don't just wait and go, well, hopefully he shows up. No, we expect him. We're looking for him. Because as we expect him, our strength is renewed in exchange. And we mount up as wings like eagle, and we take off. Although we may be tired or weary, we have renewed strength because we expect him. We said, we'll spend time praying in the Spirit. Isaiah told us that this is the rest where the weary will rest. When you take time to actually pray in the Spirit, you'll be refreshed. I'm not saying pray 5 seconds in the Spirit. Well, see, I prayed in the Spirit, nothing happened. No, you need to take some time and pray in the Spirit. This is Atlanta. There's traffic everywhere. Not just Monday through Friday anymore. Saturday morning, Saturday night, Sunday morning, Sunday night. This is Atlanta. This is a traffic capital. So instead of you being frustrated running into traffic, just know that is part of your everyday routine. So you can either be the person that you get frustrated because of traffic and it was so slow, so you get to work all upset and mad. People are like, oh, what's wrong with you? Oh, traffic. They don't think you're crazy. There's traffic every day. So you can either just be frustrated every day of your life, or you can say, you know what? Yep, I'm running into traffic. But I'm taking this time right now. I'm going to pray in the Spirit a little bit. And I'm going to be refreshed whenever I get to my destination. So you need to spend time praying in the Spirit. And yes, you should spend time in the morning, but also throughout your day. Part of learning to rest is learning the art of getting away throughout the day to receive rest from Jesus. Now, I'm not saying that you have to take 5 hours at every single turn that when you need rest. You have to learn how to step back just on the inside and say, I receive your rest, Jesus. There are times in the morning, at night, where you can spend long, uninterrupted times with him. But throughout the day, you have to learn how to recognize him, expect him, spend some time praying in the Spirit, and then take time to do this daily. Rest. Recognize him, expect him, spend time praying in the Spirit, take time to do this daily. So, well, Pastor, what if I miss one day? Don't miss 2. It's as simple as that. You miss one day, don't miss 2. We have to form these habits of resting in him. Now let's go to verse 29. We'll spend more time in verse 29 today. Jesus says, take my yoke upon you and learn of me, for I am meek and lowly in heart, and you shall find rest unto your souls. So let's break this verse down a little bit. Take. You have a choice whether you take it or not. Jesus is not saying, I'll give you my yoke. He says, you take my yoke. This is not automatic, and this should let you know you can take it one day and not take it the next. You can take his yoke on Sunday, but on Monday you can leave it alone and do your own thing. This is up to you. It's not automatic. It is a choice you make every day and throughout the day. Because you could take it in the morning and then someone ticks you off at the office and throw it off. It's your choice. It's your decision. A lot of times we want to blame God. Well, God didn't do this for me. It has nothing to do with God. God already did everything. It's you. Well, the devil really tried me today. It may not have been him. It might have been you. One of the greatest things and one of the first things God gave humanity was choice. What will you do with your choice when it comes to taking upon the yoke of Jesus? Now notice he called it my yoke. This should let you know a couple different things. Oxen were yoked together, right? Right? It's not a deep question. Kurt, I'm going to have you use this example. Help me with this example. So look what Jesus is implying here. He is with you. Because you can't be yoked together and he's right here and I'm all the way over here. If you're yoked with Jesus, he's with you. He's close to you. And see, I'm going to use Kurt because, he's super strong, and I always tell him I'm going to mess with him one day from the pulpit that he does like 5,000 push-ups a day, something like that. No? Okay. I'm trying to get to your level. Man. So we're yoked together. Jesus is saying, I'm yoked with you. Take my yoke, and I'll be right there with you. But also, number two, he's saying, work with me. He can say, you do it by yourself. He's saying, work with me. We'll do this together. We'll be yoked together. I'll help you every day. Not just on the deep spiritual things, but everything that is individual in your life. All the small things that you don't think really matter to God, it matters to God because it matters to you. So Jesus is saying, I'm with you, work with me, and we'll get it done together. Because Jesus says you can't do anything by yourself. Because anything you do by yourself, Jesus said in John, will turn out to be nothing. So work with me. So one of the things about being yoked, the issue is if one oxen is strong and the other is weak, the harm doesn't go to the weak oxen, it goes to the strong oxen. That's why the Bible says don't be unequally yoked with unbelievers. That's why you have no business dating unbelievers. Because what's going to happen is the harm's not coming to the unbeliever, it's coming to the believer. There shouldn't be any missionary dating in your life. I'm going to win them to Jesus. Yeah, right. They're going to win you to hell, but that's another message. Hold on a second. Look, dating serious. How many women have said, well, he'll come to church after we get married, he'll eventually do this, he'll eventually do that. 50 years. He still ain't there. If God can't change a man, why do you think you can? Don't get yoked with people you ain't supposed to be with. Well, what if I end up alone? At least you won't end up with crazy. Being alone in peace is better than being with someone who is a child of hell. You have to learn how to be okay by yourself. He said, a lot of people say, I'm looking for my better half. Oh, so you're broken? You're not complete? So you're looking for another half. So you say, I'm looking for another broken person. Let's go be broke together. Let's go have issues together. I saw this meme that's going around that says, marry someone who you can break generational curses with together. Why don't you break them before you get married? Why are you trying to jump into drama? How about you handle the drama before you jump in? See, a lot of things sound good, they sound popular, but they're crazy when you break it down.
Amen. I'm going to stop that clip right there. If you want to watch the full thing, you can see it on our Faith Plus app. The series is called Beach Life, Life on Vacation. Thank you for starting your day with me. If you haven't already, subscribe to us on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, or YouTube. Love you so much, and I'll see you tomorrow on Faith in the Morning.